Welcome to Soul Discovery with Kellie and Kellie. Today, it is just Kellie. I wanted to do a small meditation as I chose a card, and it was such a beautiful card that I really wanted to share with everyone else. And it was such a good reminder that you are the author of your story. What do you want your story to be? We have the power to change our story at any time. And sometimes we can get stuck in a story, stuck in a narrative in our head. Kellie and I have talked about this so many times in so many different ways on this podcast, in our blog posts, and in the workshops that we teach. And we will continue to talk about this because it is important that we unravel all the false narratives that we have inside of our head and remind ourselves that we are the author of our own story. Now, in the last couple of weeks, it's been interesting for me because even though I've been doing shadow work for, let's see, 25 to 30 years now, that I uncovered some things, some very deep stories that were buried in my tissue, in my cells, that were very difficult to spot and uncover because they're things I really didn't know or have any conscious awareness of. And these were some things that kind of came through with me when I was born into this life. And having shifted those and then seeing the ripple effects into other areas of my life was quite an astonishing journey for myself for the last few weeks. So I thought it was very fitting that I picked this card called Soul Writing. And I'm going to put the card, the picture of it, up on this recording. It's going to be a video, but you're not going to see my face. And so if anybody can see this on Spotify or whatever video the channels it's going to be on, you'll get to see a picture of this beautiful card. It has multiple um, prismatic lights on it. There's a heart at the top. There's a beautiful angel in the middle, beautiful spirit guide in the middle, and all sorts of Merkabahs around it and pyramids, and the colors are just these brilliant, beautiful, soft pinks and blues and everything that flows together, and all of my favorite colors rolled into one. So if you get to see the video of this, then you'll get to see the card. Now, as I go through the card reading and the meditation, this is from The Secret Language of Light by Denise Jarvie, Transmissions from Your Soul. It's a really beautiful deck. I bought it off of Amazon. I'm sure you can get it at other card places where they sell cards, and obviously off of online stores as well. So if you want this deck for yourself, but it's such a beautiful card and such a beautiful message. And as we get into the meditation part of it, just sit back and relax, listen to the message, and enjoy. We become the stories we tell. You are the author of your story. Write one that inspires you and doesn't let anyone else command the pen. Physical reality is temporary. It is forever changing from one moment to the next. The events and experiences of your life are multidimensional living art. Their purpose and form will shift as your perception of them does. You can view and adjust any stories from your past, present, or future. Let go of justifying or analyzing the events that become your stories and lift yourself into a new way of seeing them. Look at the card and imagine you are the angel rising and connecting to the soul light at the top of the pyramid. From the expanded view, you can see all your stories and their facets from a neutral position. A higher perspective will unveil and reveal what was previously unknown. You may be surprised, shocked, or embarrassed that the story you have identified with is not what you thought it was. Don't stress. This indicates that the stories are shaking loose and healing is occurring. You are doing so well. You are worthy, and you are loved. Meditative writing can also be called automatic or intuitive writing. It is a form of channeling that allows your soul to connect with you. This is a process that I myself, Kelly, uses quite often when I have a lot of information coming in. This process allows words to flow directly through your hands via the pen and paper or a keyboard. I recommend that you practice this as often as you can, if you feel drawn to it. You can write 2 or 3 pages, and it helps you come into the flow of the process. After this meditation, you can have your journal ready, just to write down anything that comes to you, or if you prefer, as I'm speaking now, you can automatically write to see what comes through. Relax back and take some nice deep breaths in and out. Allow your mind to soften and allow it to relax, and let all of the thoughts inside just float away. Allow everything in the room to be as it is and focus on your breathing. Slow your breath and relax. Feel your breath refresh and bless your body and soul. Imagine a luminous field of light moving around you. It is filled with love and is strengthening the connection to your soul transmissions. Take yourself to the very edge of your thinking, then shift your attention to your heart. Feel the edges of your perception move outward to touch the sun, our day star. Feel yourself flowing over the sun until you can feel the radiance of this star shining deeply within you, centered in your heart. Now focus and select a ray of sunlight and follow it all the way to the top of your head. Feel the light shine inward on your sacred space where all your answers are forming. Feel your heart fill with joy and love. If you have your pen ready, pick it up, or if you have a keyboard handy, place your hands on the keyboard and allow whatever comes to you to just flow out onto the paper or onto the screen. Don't place any thoughts, conditions, or expectations on the words. Allow these ideas and answers to flow. If you don't know what to write, you can draw. You can write your name. You can even start with saying, I don't know what to write. But other words will follow. So trust yourself and trust your process. When you feel ready, you can close your eyes again. Breathe deeply into yourself and find that calm and relaxed space that you have inside and that you can carry with you at all times. Feel yourself breathe in deeply and be fully present in this time and space. You are a wise channel for yourself. Trust yourself and your own process.